Buddy, I do hope all of you guys are doing well, and I also do hope that you guys are all continuing to stay safe. This is going to be a energy reading for all zodiac signs surrounding the month of October. Please know and remember that all energies may be vice versa, so however that does resonate, please do take it that way. And please do remember that the zodiac signs I do mention, you do not necessarily have to be dealing with them, as I always do mention them for more clarity. But once again, this is going to be a reading surrounding all zodiac signs for the month of October. Coming into a first love and oracle card for you guys are going to have the butterfly. And this says, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. There's going to be some sort of upheaval for the most of you guys. Some of you guys may be in a position of getting ready to give birth, possibly start a family, or a family union is going to be expanding. You guys may be coming into more healthier communication perhaps. We also have photograph, and this says, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. There was somebody who did play around with your feelings a little bit. I'm hearing they played around with your heart. Also with the Three of Swords that I'm seeing, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, there may not have been that much of honest communication portrayed between the both of you two. It's like somebody wasn't giving their all to the table, or they weren't delivering all that they could have. We also have the chaser, and this says chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Somebody does like to play around with others, or somebody may like to give their attention to others at some times, but it's like also too, it's like the person that you're dealing with or the person you were dealing with, they don't see this as anything major. They don't see this as something bad. This individual is doing quote unquote innocent flirting, and that's what they look at it as. They're like, well, I'm not doing anything like, sexual, or I'm not doing anything physical with this person, so I'm not even cheating on you. But it's like the fact that you're going out to flirt, the fact that you're going out of your way to engage with these other people, that's what's getting to you, or that's what is going to get to you. This person is not going to be realizing their faults. This person is not going to be realizing what they have been doing wrong or what they have done wrong. I do feel as though it's like, yes, this person does have some sort of conscience, but then it's also as well too, it's like this person would rather focus on the things that you have done, would rather focus on the things that you have presented, than fully owning up to their mistakes and fully owning up to their own mishaps. It's like this person can hold a giant rain cloud over your head, but you can't do that to them. And it's not saying that a relationship should be surrounded by getting even with one another, but it's like, it's that saying, you can dish it out, but you can't take it. And that's just kind of what's going on here. But coming into your overall energy, we do have the Three of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And this is looked at as some sort of excitement coming through, some sort of celebration. As I mentioned, that the Fool card did present itself. The Fool card is looked at as embarking on new adventures, new beginnings, and new opportunities. But also with the Devil card, you may be dealing with a Capricorn. There is something that does need to be released here. There is something that does need to be let go of. It can be looked at as repeating cycles, repeating behaviors, repeating cycles, something that is just continuously going around in a circle. And you may even be doing some part of this to yourself. But coming into your first card, we do have the Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And with the Eight of Pentacles here, this is looked at as coming into yourself as an individual, rebuilding your empire. And this is what is needing to happen. I do feel as though a lot of energy, time, and effort went into this connection that you have had with this person, or this person that you have been involved with. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles for me, please. But it's difficult because it's like this person will come back around and show you emotion. It's difficult because this person will come back around and represent themselves, but then it's like they string you along and they play with your feelings, and it's just not fair. It's not right. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, please? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But in order to get to point A to point B, you have to be willing to move yourself. You have to be willing to open up to new directions, new chapters, and new connections. And clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, we do have the Temperance card. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius, but this is looked at as balance and stability coming through, balance and stability presenting itself. And this is exactly what you're deserving of. And I feel as though this is coming for you as an individual, and it may be coming for your current relationship, your current connection that you do have now. But like I was saying with the Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, there is a space of needing to work on things for yourself. There's a space of needing to rebuild your empire, come back into contact contact within yourself as an individual and give yourself this 50-50. Give yourself the equal give and take relationship that you were wanting to have with this person. Once you rebuild the stability, once you rebuild the balance within yourself as an individual, then this is when you are going to start to notice this come through within other connections. You're going to get a renewal of love. You're going to get an overflow of love, not only from yourself, but from another individual as well too. The Two of Cups can be looked at as soulmate energy. And I use that word, but when I use it, I don't want individuals to look at it as like, oh my goodness, this is the person I'm going to end up with for the rest of my life. This is the individual that I'm going to marry. This is the individual that I'm going to have forever. A soulmate doesn't necessarily mean that. A soulmate can be an individual placed within your life to teach you something. It can be an individual placed within your life to give you, it's living and learning. You know, you live and you learn through life, and that's what happens when you also meet people. Yes, so granted, this person can be in your life for a very long time, but this person can also be teaching you something. And also what's coming through right now, it's giving yourself more of this love. It's giving yourself more of this equal give and take. And that's what you're learning. Because with this person, with this connection, there is standstills. There is some sort of blockage. And it's not to say that this person doesn't have emotion towards you and this person doesn't love you, because they do. But right now, there's a lack of self-love within one or both of you two. And this is why the relationship keeps coming into bumping heads. This is why the relationship keeps coming into standstills. This is why you guys can't really find a solution. And also with the Four of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, healing is required right now. Healing, retreating, and growing. This individual may have told you that they weren't going to talk to other people, or they weren't going to speak to other people. Why is the Hangman here, please? But it's like either this person puts themselves on hold for you, or you put yourself on hold for this individual. Clarify the Hangman for me, please. And that's also too where the Two of Cups needs to come in. There needs to be equal reciprocation. Why is the Hangman here, please? I'm going to go into clarifying the Page of Swords, actually. Because with the Page of Swords here, you may be dealing with a Libra. This is looked at as somebody keeping an eye on you, or you keeping an eye on somebody. But this comes back to what I was just saying as well, too. Either one or both of you guys do not want to let this connection go. It's like somebody is still holding on to another individual, or another individual is holding on to that person. However, it's resonating. Why is the Page of Swords here, please? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It's like one of you guys release yourself from the connection. The relationship is kind of over. You guys aren't really speaking. There's not that communication, hence the Hanged Man. You guys are at a standstill. There's some sort of blockage that's being created. But then it's like while this distance is happening with the Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, whether this distance is mental, physical, or verbal, there's still that one person that's still a little bit tied down to the connection. Why is the Page of Swords here, please? And clarified by the Page of Swords is the Four of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, retreating, healing, and growing. Clarify the Four of Swords for me, please. But then it's like this person feels as though when you walk away from them, this person feels as though when you're not that close to them anymore, you're going to forget about them. You're going to forget about the connection. You're not going to be as invested as you once were. Clarify the Four of Swords for me, please. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Why is the Four of Swords here, please? So it's like they hold on to you so you don't fully walk away. Clarify the Four of Swords for me, please. And that's what we were saying too. It's like this person does love you and this person does have emotion towards you, but it's also one of those situations, it's this position where this individual you're dealing with, it could be both of you two, however it's resonating, but somebody here just needs to come into a time of retreation. Both of you guys need to come into a time of retreation within finding oneself, finding the balance, finding the stability, so that way you can have it within and outside of yourself. Hence what I was also saying with the Two of Cups, you need to give yourself the equal give and take reciprocation that you're wanting out of this connection so you can gain it outside of yourself. Why is the Four of Swords here, please? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Clarify the Four of Swords for me. Thank you. Clarified by the Four of Swords is the Three of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You guys are going to have that communication. You guys will talk again. And clarified by the Three of Pentacles is the Six of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You're dealing with an individual, but you're also dealing with a connection where it's hard for both of you two to walk away. And clarified by the Six of Cups is the Five of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, internal conflicts, but also too bumping heads, not really seeing eye to eye. And this is the position that both of you guys are in. It's like you guys do well for a little bit, you guys communicate, but then coming back to the Devil card that presented itself, it's continuous circles. It's something that repeats itself. And with the Three of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, both or one of you guys end up in this position where you guys are hurt. And clarified by the Five of Wands is the Wheel of Fortune. What comes up must go down. Change is being presented. Angel number 5, to go with the flow of the universe, not against. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, please? And clarified by the Wheel of Fortune is the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. There's going to be something new that comes in, but one or both of you guys aren't or won't be willing to release each other right now. And this is what's preventing other things from coming through. And I said that too within the beginning of their reading. In order to get from point A to point B, you have to be willing to open yourself up to changes. You have to be willing to open yourself up to new directions. With the Page of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, there is going to be communication that is faced between the both of you two. I also feel as though with this individual you've been dealing with and also a new person, but you have to allow the new person to come through. Clarify the Page of Wands for me, please. Some of you guys may be wanting to go back to school. Clarify the Page of Wands for me, please. Or some of you guys are wanting to be a nursing assistant. Clarify the Page of Wands for me, please. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Thank you. And clarified by the Page of Wands is the Fool card, embarking on new adventures, new beginnings, and new opportunities. Clarified by the Fool card, we do have the Ten of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, the stability that you're wanting to achieve, the stability that you're wanting to have. And like I mentioned, family unit within the beginning. Some of you guys are going to be coming into this, or you guys are welcoming this in. This is exactly what's also going to be coming towards you, that long-term commitment, that long-term stability. What you have been yearning for this whole time is going to be making its way through, but you have to block yourself out towards situations that are no longer serving of you. You have to keep your energy sacred. And clarified by the Four of Pentacles is the Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The number 10 is representing of releasing, walking away from emotional burden. The Ten of Wands is walking away from emotional burdens, releasing old chapters. But the number 10 is representing completions, endings of foundations. And with the Death card, you may be dealing with a Scorpio having an ending to get to a new beginning. It's going to be difficult for you to let this person and let this relationship go, but it's going to be worth it in the long run, because not only are you going to be coming into a better position for yourself as an individual, but for the people around you as well too. You are going to start to notice more of your worth. You're going to start to notice more of who you are as an individual. Why is the Empress card here, please? And clarified by the Empress card is the Five of Cups. And I was going to say that as well too. When you finally decide to walk away from this person, they're going to be in a state of shock. They're going to be in a state of surprise, because they do not expect you to walk away. And this is going to, I feel as though this is going to happen later rather than sooner, because yes, you guys are in a position of not wanting to release this just yet, but yes, it will happen. And somebody's going to be in distress, because like I said, you're dealing with an individual who doesn't fully own up to their actions yet. You're dealing with an individual who doesn't fully understand what they're reciprocating back to others. Somebody needs to emotionally mature here. When you distance yourself from this connection, when you finally leave this individual behind and leave this connection behind, they're going to be in a place of feeling regretful, feeling as though they lost somebody and something important to them, because you are a good partner, and you do give a lot of energy and connection to this. You do give a lot of energy, and you do give a stable foundation to this person, but they're not realizing it yet. Why is the Nine of Swords here, please? And that comes through with the communication with the Three of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Clarify the Nine of Swords for me. Somebody's going to be in mental conflict. Why did they walk away? Why are they no longer speaking to me? Why don't they want to be within the relationship with me anymore? Clarify the Eight of Swords for me, please. And that's what I'm saying too. They're not fully going to understand their actions. And with the Eight of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, this is looked at as fast and unexpected communication coming through. You are going to have this with a new individual, and you're also going to have this with this past person. And with the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, like I mentioned, you guys may be going back to school, but also setting boundaries within yourself as an individual, and also to the relationships around you, because there is equal give and take coming through. You just have to be willing to accept it.